Morning, everyone. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, I got a bit of asthma. I was just joking because the banana trees behind me make it look like it's jungle, and that's a Guns N' Roses song. If you didn't know that, if you're too young. Welcome to MRTB, which reads the Bible. We are still in Mark's Gospel. A couple of changes coming up. Big shout out to some of the subscribers. Some of the subscribers, or at least one of the subscribers, had maybe some merch. Well, not maybe some merch, but designed some merch. I'm in conversations with Mr. Miller, and I got a hair on my tongue. And I reckon we're going to get some made. We're going to get some MRTB merch made. Wow, this is becoming a real thing. It's a big shout out. There's also an intro video coming. I would put it on this morning, but it's probably going to take me too long, and then this won't get out on time. So thank you to the fans and the subscribers. You make this all worthwhile. We're still in Mark's Gospel. We have not got very far. We're still in Mark chapter 1. That was a whole term in Mark chapter 1, and more of a term. But don't worry, we'll probably get to Mark chapter 2 soon, and we're doing Mark all year. Yeah, this is Mark chapter 1, verse 35. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him, and when they found him, they exclaimed, "Everyone is looking for you." My daughter loves this part of the story. She's this massive introvert. She just really likes her alone space and her alone time. Occasionally, when she has people over, when she has friends over, she'll do a play date with some kid, and then all of a sudden we'll just see this kid sitting by themselves. What's going on? And they'll normally just say something like, "Oh, well, Harper just really felt like she needed some time to herself," and and then we'll go off to see Harper, and she'll be like, "Dad, you know that I need my alone time." So one time when I read this story to her, she was like, "Oh my goodness, Dad, Jesus is just like me." He gets peopled out. He needs alone time. Which I think is kind of fantastic, right? He needs to go into a solitary place. He needs to pray. He needs to reflect. He needs to meditate. He can't always be helping and serving and healing people. He needs space and time to replenish and to refresh. Jesus went to a solitary place. Whenever you feel like you need to go to a solitary place, go. Tell someone first, but go find some space to replenish your spirit and be in the presence of God. You can find him anywhere. You know that, right? Let's go on. Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else to the nearby villages so that I can preach there also. That is why I have come." So he traveled throughout Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and driving out demons. Now, a lot of people make a lot of that sentence, "Let me go and preach there. I've come to preach." And I think that's true. Jesus is definitely going around preaching about the kingdom of God. You hear that all the way through Mark's Gospel, and particularly at the beginning of Mark's Gospel. But I think people make too much of it when they say, well, his main thing is coming to preach. Because it also says he was preaching in the synagogues and driving out demons. Jesus' ministry consists of two things: of preaching about the kingdom of God and demonstrating the kingdom of God, showing people what it's like when God is king, when they can be free of demons and sickness and pain, where everything is set to right. This is what Jesus' ministry consists of, and he wants to do it in that village as well, and that village as well, and that village as well, and he wants to do it here as well. You get me? That's why he's come, to release people from their captivity, the captivity of their minds, the captivity of their sin, the captivity of demons, the captivity of the world that they live in. He's a releaser, a freer people. That's 4 minutes. Mitch reads the Bible. Look out for the intro next week and maybe for some merch later on. Smash that subscribe button, everyone. Good morning.